Look at that. That's some tasty marinated beef brisket. It's kosher. It is a classic Jewish recipe. And I'm about to make it. So first step is that you cover this beef brisket in cold water and you let it boil for 20 minutes and skim off the scummy crap that comes to the top. I wish it was that easy to skim off, the scummy people from one's life. Ah well, that's what the beef is for. So it's been boiling for 20 minutes and as you can see there's the scum at the top. People who borrow your books and never bring them back to you. People who cut you off in traffic. Regifters. And then next door to it we have some kale. But as we all know, the problem with kale is that it's kale. Anyhow, I'm just going to boil that later. But now I have to, whoa, my finger's in the way. I have to skim the scum and throw it in the sink. Spoon cam. Get the scum. Throw it in the sink. Skim the scum. Throw it in the sink. And then you can just fill up the water level once you're done skimming the scum. Okay, so I brushed my hair and skimmed the scum. And I refilled the water level quite a bit. And now is when some people say that you should add vegetables, but I'm going to wait an hour. So boil on low, simmer it basically for an hour, then add your vegetables. You can add carrots, you can add onions, you can add dill, I'm going to add turnips and squash. Anything you throw in there is pretty much going to taste superb. Root vegetables, they're good for making you eat vegetables. Now it's been over an hour, so I'm about to add this cut up butternut squash because I'm being lazy. And I'm going to let it boil for another hour and should be done. Tender, stringy, juicy, amazing, beefy, beautifulness. I wanted to add that my pot is technically not big enough. I should have used a bigger pot, but I don't own one. And I just shut off the heat in order to put my vegetables in because, I'm handling the camera at the same time. So yeah, just throwing them in. Pretty easy. By the way, this beef brisket was about 2 pounds and it was not cheap, but it's kosher and it was already pickled and marinated, and I got this in the kosher section of Loblaws. I'm sure your grocery store has this somewhere, and it's always sealed in this, sorry to look in the garbage, but this plastic bag. And this is just proof that good cooking is actually easy to do frequently, and we're out of touch with that. I think frequently we're too used to microwaving stuff or picking stuff up, but this is you're just boiling stuff. You're taking stuff, you're throwing it into a pot, and you're boiling it and adding salt as well. But that's complicated, adding that salt. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this. And next step is going to be me slicing it and then eating it. Yummy! It's now floated to the top, and the broth in there, you can either thicken it up to make a gravy. You could just serve it as a soup, or you could discard it and then serve it with the delicious vegetables. My kale is cooked, whatever. But now I'm gonna slice it. Look at how delicious! I'm gonna stop speaking. Sliced and ready to be eaten. Delicious. You can slice it as thick or as thin as you want. I'm going to enjoy this. Thanks, guys, and that was beef brisket for people who need to know that you need to put beef in a pot and boil it. Bye, guys. My name is Davis, and I make cool things. I talk about cool things, and sometimes I eat beef brisket. I'm drooling.